It is day 9 of the 31 Baby Steps FlyLady series. So you've gone a week now on FlyLady doing the routines and everything like that you're supposed to be doing your morning routine, your evening routine. So now we're going to be adding some things. So this morning, of course, you got to get dressed to lace up shoes. I've already done that. But this morning she wants you to add a 5-minute room rescue and a 27 Fling Boogie. I know that sounds funny. If you're not familiar with the FlyLady, it sounds funny, but trust me, it'll make sense here in a little bit. So I'm going to go over all of that, but first, you need to get dressed to lace up shoes, so I'm going to show you my shoes. Alright, here's my purple laces. I'm ready for another day. And now that you're dressed to lace up shoes, let's go empty the dishwasher. Alright, I know what you're thinking. What happened to your dish rag? My husband, apparently, this morning, he was messing with something with his vape and had to use that. So, alright, so my dish rag got a little messed up, but still got my nice shiny sink. And what in the world? Did he open my dishwasher? Apparently he did, because they're all clean. Alright, well, here's my clean dishes here. So I'm going to empty this dishwasher, and I'll be back. Nice empty dishwasher now. Completely empty. Now it's time to do our 2-minute hotspot. So I worked on this the other day for 2 minutes, and now I'm going to give it another 2-minute go and see what we can do. This is my dresser again, in case you missed the other video. So let's set our timer for 2 minutes and see what I can accomplish. Okay, sadly, I didn't get very far. I got a bunch of little trash that was just in between everything, so that was more tedious work, and so that's why I didn't get much done. I did get a bunch of hair clips together, so those are going to go back into my bathroom. I've got some DVDs that I need to sell, so those are going to go in my sell pile. And then these are the electronics that I've gathered together, and honestly, rolling up some of those cords took a little bit of time, so there you go. So, yeah, so still got a lot left to go, but 2 minutes at a time we're going to tackle this, and that'll be progress. So go tackle your hotspot for 2 minutes. See what you can get accomplished. Alright, now that you've finished your 2-minute hotspot, we're going to go ahead and, basically this is where we would finish our morning routine, but we're going to add decluttering. And first off, I want to talk about a little bit about decluttering. So, the FlyLady's philosophy is you can't organize clutter, you have to get rid of it. And those of you that watch my channel know I'm also doing the KonMari method, and the same thing goes with her. You have to get rid of your things that aren't making you happy, that you honestly don't like. I mean, why do we get rid of things? We get rid of things because we don't like them anymore. So when you're going through this decluttering process, FlyLady has a way of making it fun, so that way she's got little games, so if that works for you, great. Personally, I find that the KonMari method works a little bit better for me, because, I don't know, I'm doing better with that. But for all intents and purposes of doing this series, I'm going to show you the FlyLady method of doing these things. So I thought a lot about it. Now, whenever I get to the 15-minute decluttering, I might be doing more that other stuff. But first things is having it fun. So she does 2 games in this chapter. One game is the 27 Fling Boogie. 27 Fling Boogie is honestly one of my favorites. I mean, whenever I was using the FlyLady routines constantly every single day, I did the 27 Fling Boogie like it was nobody's business. But when I reread this chapter, I realized I was doing it wrong. Okay, so I was basically doing half of a Fling Boogie. Half of a 27 Fling Boogie. So the 27 Fling Boogie, step number 1 is you go through your house and as fast as you can gather up 27 things to throw away. Alright? The second part of this, which was the part I was skipping because I do the throwaway part, the other thing is go through your house and find 27 things to put away. So those things that just get left out by either you, your kids, your husband, anything. The dog, I don't know, whatever, the cat. You know, everything sometimes or somehow doesn't find a place. And or it just gets thrown somewhere for whatever reason. And so go through your house. We're going to do the 27 Fling Boogie first. Go through your house and find 27 things to throw away first. I'm going to go do that, and I'm going to show you what I gathered up to throw away, and then I'm going to throw it away. All right, so ready? I'm
Go.
done, and it only took me 3 minutes and 45 seconds. I did time myself just to see how long it takes to do that. And I actually went at a kind of slow pace today. I normally go much faster. So this is what I gathered up, my 27 things to throw away. Okay, first and foremost, I had a bag of trash just sitting in my room that just needs to be thrown away. 2 the 2 fabric softener sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4 things from the shower. 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 toilet paper rolls. My husband's hair gel that he's done with. An empty medicine bottle, an empty medicine box. A Dairy Queen cup from last Friday. That's kind of gross. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I have more in here. All right, so 2 boxes of donuts, 16, 17. 18 is a bag. 19, old bread. Disgusting. 20, an old receipt. 21, 22. So paper towels, 23. 24. How am I short? I'm short. Let me go grab 3 more things. Grab another bag and 2 more donut boxes. So 25, 26, 27. So there's my 27 Fling Boogie of trash. Now we got to do 27 Fling Boogie of things to give away. This one's going to be a little harder. All right, so I went through my house and I gathered up 27 things to give away. Some of this stuff I had kind of already gone through. So like I have 2 bags, this one and this one, of things. So that counts as 2. I have some bed sheets here. 3, 4, and 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you tell I eBay? Because, you know, this is not normal things to have in the house. 11. Christmassy napkin things. 13, 14, 15, 16. Those 2 are placemats. Some Christmassy garland, so that's 17. A Heineken beer stein, that's 18. A Tennessee mug, that's 19. Then some books, 20, 21, 22, 23. A bag of baby toys, 24. A tape measure, 25. And then 2, 26. And 27, so I actually had an extra one, so there's my bonus. 28, some old cell phone cases that I don't even know what cell phones they go to anymore. All right, so there's my 27 things. I'm going to bag these up. I'm going to take them, put them in my car to actually donate instead of keeping these things in my house, especially these 2 bags, because they've been sitting here for a couple weeks now. So there we go. So there's my 27 things to donate. So go do your 27 things to donate. Oh, and if you're wondering how long it took me, 4 minutes to gather all this up. So you can do that too. Just give yourself a few minutes and do it. Just don't think about it. Just make quick decisions. Boom, boom, boom. And get them over here. And get your 27 Fling Boogie done. All right. 1 bag, 2 bags, and 3 bags. So all of these are in my car now. So that way, next time I take my car, I can take these to the donation place. So that way, they don't stay in your house. Sorry, these things were heavy. I'm out of breath. All right. So as I was saying, this is the most important step in the whole process. This is the reason why you have your lace-up shoes on all day. So that way, you can't use it as an excuse not to get your stuff out there. So I took my donations and I put them in my car. I also took my trash out to the trash because I had that bag, remember? So instead of just adding it to my trash in the kitchen, I just added it to that bag and threw it out, and then threw the boxes of donuts just out there. So So there you go. So, yeah. Yeah, so that's the most important step. You can't use it as an excuse anymore because you got your shoes on. You're ready to go outside. So go out there and finish this process all the way to completion. Even if you only got 27 things, put a little bag of 27 things in your car so that way you can donate it next time you go out. And if you don't go out for a couple of days, you're going to have several bags of 27 things, so it's going to make more sense to go and donate it until one day it's going to overflow your cart, so you're going to have to take them. So why not take them each time you go out? It just makes more sense that way. So anyway, I'm going to close up my car. And y'all go do your 27 Fling Boogie. I am now done with mine. And so now I'm going to go on to the 5-minute room rescue. So now that you're done with your 27 Fling Boogie, the next step is to do your 5-minute room rescue. And she said this can be done 2 different ways. And so depending on your scenario in your house, you'll know which one to do. Okay, so the first scenario was, she describes, it was a room that was just so overwhelming to her that she couldn't even walk into it. Or as soon as she did, she got overwhelmed. Didn't know where to start. If you have a room like that, she wants you to go into that room, grab just a box or a bag or whatever you're storing the things in. Grab one box, bring it into another room that's not in there, and go through it. You have 3 categories: put away, throw away, and give away. So basically, throw it away if it's trash, give it away if it's something you're wanting to donate, and keep is something that you're wanting to put up. But she did say for the put away things, you have to have a place for them in your house. So you have to make a home for it, in other words, if you don't have a home already for it. So that's if you have a room that's like that. I used to have a room like that, my closet, but it's getting much better now. It still needs a little bit of work, but it's not, I mean, I don't even have boxes in there now. So I just have to like grab a handful of stuff and do it. Alright, the second one would be for the 5-minute room rescue is to set your timer for 5 minutes and focus on one room. And for 5 minutes, you put away things that need to be put away and, tidy up basically. Not cleaning, but putting the items away because it's a messy room. So for mine, I'm going to do the second scenario because I don't have a first scenario room anymore. At least I don't think I do. I might find that along the way. But for today, I'm just going to do the 5-minute room rescue in my bedroom because that seems to be the one I'm focusing on the most here lately. So I'm going to go to my bedroom and I'm going to spend 5 minutes in there. So I'm going to show you what I'm starting with so you can see the progress because it's all about seeing the progress, right? What all you can accomplish in 5 minutes. So let me show you my bedroom. Alright, so this is my bedroom as it is right now. I know it looks horrible, right? Especially this little corner right here. Got some things here, some things here, some things here. And what's sad is it's all things that like I know what to do with it. I just haven't done anything with it all. So this is where I'm sitting. And of course the never-ending dresser. But I'm trying to leave that for just hot spots because I'm going to tackle it 2 minutes at a time so you can see it's possible. So it's mainly all of this stuff that I'm wanting to tackle. So I'm going to set my timer for 5 minutes and then I'm going to show you the after results and let you know what all I did in case you forgot. So set your timer for 5 minutes and get going on your 5-minute room rescue. Alright, so 5 minutes goes by pretty fast, but I see more floor, so that's good. Let me show you what all I did. Alright, so I have a floor. I can walk to my bed without having to walk around things. All of that's empty there. I still have this hamper full of shoes that my husband still has to tell me if I can get rid of any of those. There was a container of craft stuff that I put back in my closet. There were some pillows that were over there that I put in my closet, which kept me from being able to put those hampers over there. So now the hampers are over there. What else was over here? There was more things over here. I think there was like 2 containers of things. And some Christmassy things that I had to put in the closet. Right now our Christmas stuff's in our shed and it's too hard to get to. Okay, Xander. Alright, I did find this, which also needs to go to the donate pile. It's more things. I found 2 pairs of my husband's pants that I need to sew buttons on, so I put those in the closet next to my sewing machine, so it'll remind me to do it. And then I have, these boxes are empty, just never threw them away. So I'm going to go take those, throw away. And I found a couple of other things that just need to go in the trash. Picked up his clothes that were in the floor. And I actually gathered up all the clothes that were in the bathroom floor too and put them all in one hamper that's now in the bathroom. So even though that wasn't the bedroom, I still did it. And I hung up my towel, so notice my towel wasn't hung up yet for the day. So that's what I got accomplished in 5 minutes.
I got coin.
You got a coin. Here, let me see that.
No.
No. Okay. The problem with 3-year-olds, they think they can have everything. All right. And he's the one that put that hanger on the floor. Because he found a hanger and decided to play with it. So anyway, this is what you can get accomplished with just a 5-minute room rescue. I know I didn't get to the bed thing, but it was about putting things away. And I felt like that was more important than the making of the bed. Because, you know, we'll sleep eventually tonight. So, all right. So go do your 5-minute room rescue and see what all you can get done in 5 minutes. I'll do another 5-minute room rescue tomorrow and I'll be able to get to more of this. So that'll be nice. All right. So let's see what you can get done in 5 minutes. Set your timer. Only have to do 5 minutes and you're done. And all will be well. So you can do anything for 5 minutes. That's what FlyLady always says. Actually, she says you can do anything for 15 minutes. So you can definitely do this for 5. So, all right. I will talk to you all later for the next step, which will be our evening routine. So I'll be back on in just a minute with our evening routine. Something I forgot to mention is make sure you get rid of the trash. So I just took those boxes out to the trash, and I'm taking this, putting this box in my car. So as you can tell, my car's getting pretty full of things I need to donate. So probably going to drop by there tonight. So, and just drop all this off. All right, so make sure you do your follow-up work after doing your 5 minutes. So you need to make sure that you add this to your morning routine. So I know today she wanted you to do both, but normally you can do either or. So if you find that you need to get rid of a lot of things that just don't belong, then you should do the 27 Fling Boogie. If you feel like you just need to clean your room, then the 5-minute room rescue is more your speed. Or, like I said, if you have that room that you just can't even walk in, there you go. 5-minute room rescue. And actually, 27 Fling Boogie would work for that also. But you'd have to actually walk in the room, I would think, for that. So, anyway, so you don't have to do both every day. Because I know it did take, you know, kind of more time than what you're used to for your morning routine. But if you do either or, it really just takes about 5 minutes for either one. So, or no, my 27 Fling Boogie took about 7 minutes. The 5-minute room rescue only takes 5 minutes. So, depending on if you're cramped for time, I guess. So, add that to your morning routine, and you're good to go. Now, we're going to be on to the evening routine. Once it gets evening. So I've got the dishes loaded up. It's not a full load, so I'm not going to run it tonight. That's the only exception. We ate out tonight, so we didn't have any dinner dishes. And then here's my shiny sink. So we're ready for another day, and I changed out my dish towel. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. Or, well, we won't. I still got to pick out clothes and brush my teeth. Let's go do that. Alright, so tomorrow we are going to be working outside, and it's going to be like 80-degree weather again. So I definitely want something that's going to keep me nice and cool. So I'm going to go with this, which means I need to get my little undershirt that I could wear with that. So let me go get that too. Alright, so I got my undershirt, my socks, my undies, and I'm going to wear shorts tomorrow. So I'm wearing my blue jean shorts. And then, of course, I got my lace-up shoes. So all of it's sitting right here. I know y'all think, why in the world is she setting this on top of candy? This is actually Easter candy. So, when I recorded this, it was actually before Easter. So, in fact, Easter's this weekend. So that won't be there much longer. Alright, so go lay out your clothes. According to what you're planning on doing tomorrow and the weather. And then go brush your teeth. Nice pearly whites before I go to bed. So go brush your teeth if you haven't done it yet. Time to brush your teeth. Time to go to bed. So what did we accomplish today? Today we accomplished some decluttering. Oh, and by the way, since we went out to eat tonight, guess what I did? I took my stuff to the thrift store. So I took all my donations. They are gone now. Out of my house on to bless somebody else. So, don't forget to do that follow-up. homework. Otherwise you'll be very upset when you have a whole car full of donations and you don't go, and it bothers you, because then when you go to get groceries, you open up your trunk and you can't because you have your donations in the back. So don't let them pile up. Get them out as soon as you can. So tonight we were out late and I knew it was a good time to drop off the donations, so I did that with my boys. And Terry was driving in his truck with his mom because they had to go and get medicine beforehand. So they went to go to get that while I went to go get Roscoe and all that stuff. So anyway, more information than y'all probably needed, but anyway. Alright, so we did work on decluttering. So congratulations on your first round of decluttering and getting rid of things that don't belong in your home anymore. So we did that by making it fun by doing a 27 Fling Boogie, which again is finding 27 things to throw away and then finding 27 things to give away. And then we also did the 5-minute room rescue. So you did that one of two ways. You went through, you set your timer for 5 minutes, you went to a room that needed to be picked up and you put everything away in it. Or you have a big room that's like a big project, like, oh, that would be good, my shed. That's one. Okay, there we go. Okay, so my shed I don't want to walk into. It scares me every time somebody says, we need this. Oh, well, that's in the shed. Strikes the fear. Anyway, so that one is my one that I would have to do this other method with. So, okay, so in that case, when you can't even get into the room, you just pull out a box of stuff or a bag of stuff or whatever you can grab, or take a bag with you, fill it up with stuff, and then take it to your other room and sit down with it, so that way you're away from everything else and you're only focusing on this small section. And you have 3 piles: giveaway, put away, and trash, throw away. So, yeah, there you go. So, and you have to have a rule that it has to be in one of those 3 categories, and if you're putting it away, it has to have a home in your house. You have to set a place for it. If you can't set a place for it, then you need to give it away. Alright, so you did that, and it was all fun and games, and then we finished with our evening routine. So once again, you did a morning routine and an evening routine, and you added to your morning routine with decluttering. So great job, everybody. If you stuck it out with me, fantastic. Tomorrow's not going to be so bad, because tomorrow we can pick which one we want to do, but today we had to do both just to see and to try them out. So thank you for doing that. I appreciate you. Y'all are doing fantastic. If you're still with me in this journey, you're doing amazing. So be super proud of that. And I will be back again tomorrow with another video. Bye.